Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Next Move with Valetax. My name is Innocent Ifere Ryan, market analyst and trading content specialist here at Valetax. Happy new month and welcome to February, the month of love. On this week's market outlook, we're going to first start out by sharing a recap of the previous trade ideas from last week before we move on to the trade ideas for this week. On last week's market outlook, we shared trade ideas on the XAUUSD and the USDJPY. And this was how they panned out. The XAUUSD, we had speculated that prices would continue to soar higher, approaching the 5,100 level or even higher before we might start to see anticipation for sellers coming to the market. And as expected, prices did move in that direction. We saw prices push to the 5,100, reacted and went even higher to the 5,600 before the sellers came into the market aggressively, running prices back down into the 4,600 fair value area. For the USDJPY, we had speculated that we're expecting to see a proper break and close below the 4-hourly structure at the price of the 154.400 area before we can then confirm to say that we have gotten a shift in bearish momentum. Prices did in fact stretch down to the sell side up until the 151.500 levels before the current bullish correction that we're experiencing right now. And moving along, this week we're going to be sharing trade ideas still on the XAUUSD and the USDJPY. For the XAUUSD this week, we're hoping to see the start of a bullish correction for the huge imbalance sales that came into the market last week. We're looking to see a revalidation of the 5,100 level before any confirmation of the direction of the XAUUSD. A break above the 5,100 level could possibly signal a continuation of the buy sides for the XAUUSD, and a rejection from the 5,100 level again could send the XAUUSD to stay bearish and target even lower levels below at the 4,500 levels or even the 4,000 levels overall. But so far so good, the XAUUSD is showing very strong signs of bearish momentum and should be considered for the intraday timeframes as a bearish trend. For the USDJPY, we're currently seeing the bullish retracement currently happening after prices hit and have taken out the previous bullish structure on the 4-hourly time frame at the 154.400 levels. We expect to see a revalidation or imbalance and also to aim to target and revalidate the previous key level at the 157.500 levels. A rejection at that area could start to show us that there would be continuation of the sell trends for the USDJPY, and we of course would need to see some sort of bearish momentum from that level. And a break above the 157.500 level and staying above that level could signal continuation of the buy sides for the USDJPY. And we know charts are just the footprints of the market. That's why we like to pair them with fundamentals to have better insight and confluences before taking a trade. And these are the possible high impact news to pay attention to for the week. This week, starting out with the USD, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI and the service PMI. We have the unemployment claims, we have the unemployment rate, and of course, it's the first Friday of the month of February, so we have the non-farm-payroll. And we also would be expecting the NFP alongside the average hourly earnings for the USD. And for the JPY, there are no major news during the active session, only the general elections for the House of Representatives in Japan. The summary for this week's trade idea is a possible bullish correction for the XAUUSD before further continuation of the sells, and the end of the bullish correction for the USDJPY at the 157.000 levels before a continuation of the sells. We're going to be expecting to see some possible buy to sells for the XAUUSD and buy to sells as well for the USDJPY. And remember, this is not a trading signal, but only a trade idea with no guarantee for success. So remember to always do your own research, apply risk management where necessary, and trade safely. And until next time, I'll see you on the next move with Valetax.